Hello, I'm John Hyatt. I'm the son of Jim and Margaret Hyatt, who were missionaries with the Evangelical Alliance mission or team to the island of New Guinea. I've been meaning for some time to make some videos telling about my childhood experiences there in one of the strangest and most primitive parts of the earth. So this is my first one, and this is provoked by a post from Tosha Godbold, who I knew as a child as Tosha Preston. And within the Preston family, she was often called by her first and middle name, and they would call her Tosha K. And my brother turned that into Tosha Cake. So in my family, we called her Tosha Cake for quite a long time. So this is for you, Tosha Cake. So after language school, my family, their first posting was to the village of Kokono on the south coast of the island. And we went there to fill in for the Rasher family, who were going on furlough back to the United States for a year. So we stayed in Kokono for a year and lived in the Rasher house. While we were in Kokono, there was a fellow who lived in the town whose name was Dr. Choa. Dr. Choa was very useful to my family and to my parents, in particular because he could speak English. So I have a number of stories about Dr. Choa. One thing is that Dr. Choa once said to my father, he said, your language skills are improving. He said, at first, when you were preaching, I could only hear the mistakes. He said, but now I occasionally get something out of the sermon. So that was a big encouragement. Dr. Choa, in addition to his language skills, was a very good cook. He was Chinese, and he cooked very good Chinese food using local ingredients. And he would fairly frequently come over to our house, bringing a big bowl or dish of something that we would eat together. So one, I think it may have been on a Sunday, Dr. Choa came over with this big bowl of some kind of stew or something. So my mother looked at it, it looked good, it smelled good, and she started asking him, what is it? What's in it? He said, no, don't ask. Just eat, just eat. And he wouldn't be drawn out. So they sat down and ate, and it was delicious. And my mother complimented his cooking repeatedly, praised him profusely for his excellent cooking and how much she enjoyed it. And then after the meal was over and we'd all eaten and were full, then she asked him again what was in it. This time he told her. The meat in the stew was python. My mother was quite upset. Even though it was delicious and she had enjoyed it very much, she was very upset to find out that she had been eating snake. But, there you go.